camera failed, my speaker was muted, or my mic was muted. I apologize, that was a complete disaster. But we'll start over again from where I left off. Basically, I was about to start creating a new holder for an orchid. And so what I got here is a palm leaf that fell down here in our yard. I keep these, and they make pretty good, at least temporary homes for orchids, and because they're very strong and stiff, and you can see you can basically almost like create a box for them. So what I'm going to do is do something like this and put some wire around it, and then we'll put the orchid inside, and we'll create some holes for the hangers and see if we can't get it to work, at least temporarily, until I can get some more fresher coconut husks to use, which I was planning to do this week anyway. So what I need right now is some wire, and I'll run to get that. But I'm not going to drag you around, because my phone is really getting kind of beat up, to be honest with you. It's been through a lot. It doesn't like, apparently Samsung figured out how to make their screens out of eggshells, because mine have been very easy to break. And I mean, even just looking at them, it seems like, I'm just tired of them. So we'll be trying something different next time. Oh, I didn't mention a brand name though. Okay, so here we go. We'll just, it's not the most exciting stuff in the world, I know, but you can kind of take a look around at the yard here. And up above me, I've got some shade developing here. And this is kind of our little coffee shop area here at the house. See, we got the decorations and stuff happening. So let's see. So I need like one piece of wire for this, or maybe even a piece of rope, and be right back. Hang on. So this whole thing, the whole palm leaf that this piece comes from is like this. So here's your leaf, you know, the palm leaf, and then this, of course, is the part that's connected to the trunk of the tree. So it would be like around like that. And then when they come off, when they get old and brown like this, they just pull them off, and you end up with this whole nice section here. That's pretty tough stuff. I mean, this is probably 1/4 of an inch thick at this part here, and yeah, it's almost as useful as bamboo in some ways. So I think what we're going to do is, I was doing earlier, I'm just going to try to shape this kind of like a cup holder, I think. If I can get it to work. It's pretty brittle too, though. You can bend it like this. Like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And you see, just bring this around to wrap around, and then bring this up like that. Then maybe we'll put another piece on the other side to overlap, and then eventually we'll end up like a cup here. So I'm going to use this rope to kind of tie it together. A little easier than working with the wire because the there, that's not bad. I could probably just use this by itself, but I'm going to try to put something around on the other side here too, just for fun. The other one bent out pretty good like this without breaking. I'm guessing if you soak these in water overnight, they'll probably be a little more resilient too. But I'm kind of doing a rush job here because we want to get it done. Yeah, it's almost straight. And now we can bring that around the other piece. Like that. There we go. Okay. So now, hey, my camera's still working. That's cool. All the minor things it takes for success, it just makes me so happy. Yeah. It's not dripping with sarcasm at all. Nice. Tear away and see, that is pretty cool. I had no idea I could make it this flat. I'm learning stuff. This is pretty cool. It's even more useful than I thought it was. Let's see if I can get my rope to come up over the top here. And then, yes, we can kind of tie it all together. Okay, really that's not half bad, and that's, you know, you can see in there, basically you've got a holder. Now, some of the inside parts here maybe need to be trimmed a little bit, and I can trim this upper part so it's not so big, because we don't need all of that. But, let's see, we got the big clippers here, got it the kind of the version of the Dollar General store in America, only it's on steroids. I mean, they got good stuff. And that's the DIY stuff, DIY store. There are a few things I've gotten there I haven't been too happy with, but by and large, they have some pretty good tools and things. I think these are actually better than some of the ones I've seen at some of the garden centers, garden center home stores. Much harder, better hardened steel and so forth. Some of the stuff that I thought I was getting that was kind of looked like hardened steel or had been turned out to just be kind of coated that way, not really the real thing. Okay, so here we go. That's basically pretty much ready to go. I think I can get the plant in there, and so now we'll get the plant and we'll kind of work on it a little bit, and we'll put it all together. Let's see. The other element of this is to put it back on a hanger of some kind. So we got the typical wire hanger for the, no more wire hangers. The wire hanger for the orchids and plants, and hanging pots, hanging all kinds of things. So I think we're just going to kind of try to go around like this and see if we can get it tied together. But I think we probably ought to get the plant in there first. So let's go get the plant. I'll be right back. I need a right back. I need a "we'll be right back" sign to put up here. I don't have it right now. Okay, so here's our orchid, and this thing's on the kind of on the borderline of going dormant on us. It's a little bit wet. I think it's been under one of our misters a little bit too much, maybe. And yeah, we'll just have to see if we can try some things that I've been seeing online. First thing we're going to do is get the soil off of the roots. See, a lot of that's like coconut husk, and the roots are kind of rotted off into it, or I don't know. It doesn't look good. I think I'm just going to pull that away until we get to the plant, and then we'll maybe try some fresh coconut husk, not actually from a coconut. I mean, from a coconut, yes, but parts of it, not like the big pieces like this seems to be. people watching right now, so I'm taking the husk off of here. I'm just gonna do that until it gets yeah, this one looks happier. I think. I think it's been getting too much moisture. There's definitely a little bit yellow up here. I don't see anything really new coming out. The stem that had flowers on is pretty much dry. So everything down here seems like it's just been way too wet and kind of rotting. Not getting enough oxygen or something. So we're going to try something a bit looser and see if we can't make that work out a little bit better. Yeah, some stuff is still falling off. Okay. So I think what we're going to do is drop it in here. Like about that. I'm going to put some coconut husk in around it. I may put some in on the bottom too. Some of the pieces. And then maybe we'll drop a tiny bit of soil in there, but I don't know. It seems to be more of a soil type plant, but it also doesn't seem to like it being too compact like that was, so that's where it came to us. Hang on, I gotta check a message here. No, there's no message. Still alive? Okay, thank you. All right, so I'm still here apparently. Let's get some coconut husk and some soil if I have any. I think I used up all my soil. I may have to steal some from somewhere. Well, let's go make a run around the yard here real quick. Got my husk in this bag here. Yay, no snakes in there. All right, that's good. This is the husk that we got. I don't need this much, I don't think. bit of that in there. Let's see. Maybe there's a pinch more. These pieces are pretty big. And now I know I just replanted our huge banana tree, so we do have some soil from there. I can just grab a handful from there. So just built this new planter for it, and so yeah, we'll just grab a handful from the side here maybe. Okay, let's see if we can get the plant situated in there. Oh, there we go. So anyway, we got this, and we got soil and so forth in there. Let's see if we can get the base of the plant kind of in there and happier. So here we go. Let's see if I can kind of work around it with my fingers to kind of get it in there. Maybe I can break up some of this. Let's see. I'm going to try to break up some of this old coconut husk and put it on top too. It's almost like soil. Anyway, there we go. I just kind of got everything covered up a little bit, but not as tight as it was before. So we'll see if it makes it happier. And we got a hanger here. Let's see if I can use it with the rope. These silly things can be a pain in the butt sometimes, but we'll see. That's 2, and then actually this one only has 3, so I can make this other one equal onto this side and might have it. This is probably just a temporary home for this thing because I don't think it'll last that long. These palm leaves are okay, but I think once they start getting wet, they're probably a lot shorter lived than the coconut husk would be. But they look kind of cool. So there we go. I think we're ready to hang again. Let's see. Yeah, maybe. I just have to add a little bit. Just need to shape the wire and stuff a little bit and make it hang better, more balanced. But that's basically it. And it's since the plant's kind of dormant too, it's not going to hurt it much to try it this way. And just give it a little bit of water, not too much, like it has been getting too much, I think. So I may hang it here in a different spot where I can keep an eye on it easier, and we'll see how it goes. Where am I, brother? Oh, brother, I am at our home here in Prombury, Wongpong to be more specific, and my tennis life in America, you know where I am. And you too are going to be here in another month. So one of the orchids that we bought from down south, I believe this one was in a coconut, like very tight and very wet, and I think it rotted the roots on this poor thing basically. I think it got too much watering, too much spraying, so it's probably one of those that doesn't like to have as much water. And so I may put this over on the other side of the house where I can kind of give it its own, put it away, not right underneath a sprinkler. It doesn't need to be underneath something like that. Maybe I can just water it a little bit myself and see if that makes it happier. Can also try the put some aloe vera on the leaves, the leaf here, the one leaf that's left, because it is when a leaf goes yellow, it doesn't necessarily mean it's done. Like they can actually come back. I've seen them come back. So what I'm doing right now is I'm putting aloe vera on the parts, the stems. See if we can stimulate something. And that's all we're going to do. Poor thing. It's going to get overstimulated. Just like me. Okay, anyway. Now I'm tangled up in my, I'm going to hang myself here again. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to go hang this up somewhere, and we'll just call ourselves done for right now. Been on here for 30 minutes. But, you know, sometimes things don't always go according to plan, but that's okay. We're here to have fun, and we'll hopefully show you something good happening with this plant sometime. It may not be soon, but sometime down the road. And we all have a good night. Good night.